calculation. Disney/ABC made a calculation. How much will we lose by getting rid of Kimmel forever versus how much will we lose by bringing him back?
Absolutely. No, this guy just stole my whole thunder. I was going to go into a rant, and I'm going to go into that rant right now. It's absolutely. Capitalism is not immoral, nor is it moral. It is amoral. It has no morality. When they suspended and were thinking about absolutely canceling, because that's what they were reacting. ABC, the mouse, Disney. We got to get this guy off the air. They weren't like, hey, we're mad about what you said about Charlie Kirk. We're mad about the potential money we're going to lose if we don't do this. When they brought him back, weren't like, that thing we did about the free speech, that was how we like let the Trump administration bully us with the FCC about free speech. That's we at the ABC Disney Corp family are a family, and we stand up. No, that's not why either. It's because of this. This is the list of assets owned by the Walt Disney Company. Now, I'm an elder millennial. I'm the oldest young person, right? 44. Is the content that's being put out is not even worth stealing. I don't want it. But these Gen X's, my parents, these boomers, if the cable goes down, it's like a meteor hit their house, and they don't know how they're going to survive the next 24 hours. Do you understand what I mean? They don't have a TikTok. They don't have a video game. They damn sure ain't watching Twitch. They're not talking to their Discord friends. They don't have a Steam account. Same thing. Mom, Dad, I want to go see them. No, you can't do that. Well, why? We can't take you to that. Why? Because something Charlie Kirk. What else? Oh, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, everything Lucasfilm does. You think they can walk away from that? No, especially Gen Xers who worship Star Wars for all the wrong reasons. You think they can step away from that? Oh boy, Hollywood Records, DMG Nashville. Do you think that enjoyers of new country music, that's, everybody has like the last name of Bryant for some reason, you think they're going to be combing through trying to figure out who signed to DMG Nashville or not? No, they're not. They're going to listen to their slop over the radio. There it is, son. There it is. That's the crown jewel. You telling me these Gen Xers and these boomers are going to stop watching Monday Night Football? You are out of your fucking mind. Do you understand what I mean? You are out of your fucking mind. It doesn't matter if the Walt Disney, fuck ABC. It doesn't matter if the Walt Disney Corporation changed their name to the Barack Obama Memorial, even though he's not dead, Antifa Corporation. They're watching Monday Night Football, dog. These people are not getting away from ESPN or ESPN Plus or ESPN Plus Slop or the UFC or UFC Fuck Night or whatever it's called, because they have no... God, I feel so mean saying this, but these people, what I'm talking about. They have no hobbies. They have no special interests. They have no personality. They are soulless, lifeless husk, flotsam and jetsam, floating through their own life with no direction. They don't even know what they like. The only things they know that they enjoy are what corporations like the Walt Disney Company tell them that they're allowed to enjoy and pour into them. That's it. From A&E, with all the trash on A&E, you think these people are going to stop watching A&E? You think they're going to stop watching all that reality trash? They're not doing that, bro. Crime and investigation. They love this slop. They love this shit. They love two things about this bullshit. They like to watch a black man get beat up by the police, and they like to watch a woman who just couldn't take it anymore and killed her 6 husbands or whatever, right? They love that kind of bullshit. Oh, history Is that the History Channel? You mean the World War II channel? You mean Grandpa is going to stop watching the World War II channel because of Jimmy Kimmel, dog? You think Grampy's not going to... He's like, I love this Ancient Aliens. I love the soft racism of Ancient Aliens where it's like, how did the pyramids get built? It couldn't have been by black people in fucking Africa. It had to be aliens. No, dog. He ain't getting away from that. Do I need to say anything more? These latte drinking, pumpkin spice farting, Christian core women plan their whole fall around these shitty Christmas movies. They're not going to stop because of Jimmy Kimmel. With that being said, ain't no way, bro. They're not gonna stop watching this shit. But they know if they lose us, people who are marginally tech savvy, people who have in their mind, our culture and our just lifelong learning is not fixated. It's not locked in. We'll just go on. Okay, TikTok is about to become a shithole again. We'll go on Red Note. You see what I'm saying? Like, we are not, and in a way we are better. I'm sorry to say it. It's not a thing that like there's something like they're too old. That's not it. It's that they want to be locked in. They want to be literally conservative. They want their worldviews and they want the way they think the world should run or their nostalgia bullshit. They want it locked in until they die, right? Because they think somehow that's making America great again. Somehow that time period was a utopia when it was actually garbage. We don't think like that. We are constantly in the flow of time. And I think, honestly, it's if you grew up, you didn't have to grow up with the internet, but if you got the internet available to you at a certain age before like your brain calcified, and that's supposed to be like your brain doesn't develop completely until like your 20s, like 22 or something like that. If you got a hold of the internet and used it wisely, not just like on Alta Vista, who's old enough to remember that, you're not on Ask Jeeves typing in big boobs. Like you're actually like, hey, I have a question about how the world works. How does the world work? And you got your answer. And like, you actually are learning things or growing lifelong learning as a person. I think if that was you, and I think that started with like first wave millennials, I think I was right on the cusp of, thank God I'm not one of these people. I think I caught the last train out of Dum-Dumville. I think I'm going to be a lifelong learner because like if I was going to be like stuck in my ways, I think that would have happened by now, right? I'm 44. So Disney understands this. And that's why Jimmy Kimmel is back on the air. I want to see what else he has to say.